So when you eat steamers, you need to keep the broth, the hot broth, and you'll need some butter. And I'll show you why. So after this, I'll have some steamed lobster, and then later on this evening, I'll have a bowl of spaghetti with a lobster gravy. It's going to be delicious. And then just butter. Try not to get it everywhere. A little bit of Corona. You gotta have Corona. Don't forget your paper towels. So, steamer, it's in the shell. Take it out of the shell without breaking it. You know, you don't want to pull it all out and then have it come out in pieces. You want it to be in one piece like this, and then you just clean it in the hot water. Plus, the hot water is like this nice salty brine, and it gives the clam more flavor. It's really good. These are nice and fresh. And they're the perfect size. They're not too small, they're not too big. I honestly like the really, really big ones. People don't usually like those. They don't usually sell those. They're hard to find, the really big ones. I'm trying to get this camera to focus. But yeah. Really good. Wow, it's my first steamers in over a year. It's really, really good. Now, I'm just enjoying this by myself today because I'm all alone today. And I don't feel like going out. But I'm gonna be going down to South Carolina soon. So, stay tuned for that. But I do like seafood. And I haven't really had much seafood since I've been home. Just some fish. And I haven't had any beer. This is my first beer in 2 months. And I'll just have just the one. But it's really good. So, what's been going on, everybody? See that picture in the background? I drew that when I was a kid. My mother puts all my stuff up. I'm in her house, by the way. And she puts all my stuff up on the walls. This is my first real seafood since I've been home. It's really good. So, I don't know. Lynn's got her sister for the weekend at the house. I don't know, you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. They went to Sammy's cousin's pool today. And I told Lynn, you gotta watch your kid. You can't rely on the nanny to watch your kid around a pool. You know, Nathan, you know, you can't, it's not his responsibility. I mean, it's kind of his responsibility, but ultimately you're the parent. It's the parent's responsibility to keep your child safe. And Lynn did a great job. She didn't let Thea out of her sight. when we were at the pool. They went to Sammy's cousin's house to go swimming. They have a really nice pool there. And we really got to get a pool going. That's our place. Honestly, it's boring. I mean, you got the beach and it's nice, but it's nothing. There's nothing like dumping into a pool, jumping into a pool, on a hot day, and just, I don't know. We really gotta have one. We have to focus on that. But so what happened is they're all at Sammy's cousin's house and they're hanging around having fun. And Arju, and he's Thea's age, a little bit shorter than Thea, and he just jumps right into the deep end, out of the blue. You gotta watch these kids. And thank God Sammy's cousin, she was standing right there, and she just plucked him before his head even hit the water. She had plucked him out of the water. But it made everybody panic and nervous, so it kind of ruined the mood after that. And after they ate, they all went home. They were too afraid. But Sammy's cousin, I forget her name, Charlotte. I think it's Charlotte. Her son is Thea's age, and he's 3. I think he's 3, and he swims like a fish. So you don't really have to worry too much about him. But my kid was so busy playing with all the toys and the slide and the swing that she wasn't interested in the pool. But Marianne, she was out back watching the grill with Sammy and Nathan. They were working on cooking on the food. Marianne has 2 nannies, one for Arjun and one for Kevin. But I don't know what happened. Maybe they were busy doing something else and they lost track of Arjun, and he just jumped into the pool. So, not good. So good, so good, so good. I'm watching The Handmaid's Tale. I think it's called The Handmaid's Tale. What a bizarre movie. So there's nothing like steamers on a warm spring day. The taste of the ocean, with a cold Corona, a little bit of butter. I never have butter on anything, to be honest with you, but you gotta have it with these clams. I'm overweight and chubby, not because I eat really bad food. I don't eat. I just eat too much. I mean, my portions are just too big. I probably eat enough food for like three people. And well, I do get carried away a little bit in the Philippines with soda and maybe drinking Tanduay. But honestly, when I'm home, I don't drink. When I'm here in the US, I don't drink at all. This is my first beer since I've been home. I've been home for how long? 2 months. My first drop of alcohol. So, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. And we'll get the lobsters coming out soon, and we'll continue the conversation. Thanks for watching.